Hello students, welcome to my maths class. I'm Anoop sir. I'm your maths educator on this platform, and I have done my schooling from Christchurch College, Lucknow, and then the higher studies from Lucknow University and Meerut University. Okay, now before we start onto the today's session, I would like to share with you all that's what's new with Unacademy. Well, we can say in an academy you can ask a doubt. You can ask unlimited doubts. You will get a high quality video and solutions in English and Hindi both. You can obtain instant and accurate solution to many of the questions. You can ask doubts at any time. You can receive matches for questions, get assistance with homework. Okay, what else we have? Now, how to ask a doubt. So these are the few steps given with the help of which you can ask a doubt. Step 1 is you will click on ask a doubt. Step 2, you will select take a picture or choose from gallery. Then step 3, you will select a picture of your question. Then crop the highlighted one specific question, choose the subject that the question falls under, and then you will sit and receive the solution. Okay, here I have given my referral code AMSIRUB. You can use my referral code to get 10% off on Unacademy Plus, as well as you can use my code to unlock my free classes. Now today we have been doing some MCQs, that means the multiple choice questions here. Now the first one for you is you have to write 0.2 and then 35 with a bar over it as a rational number. Okay. Now what we will do here is you have to write 0.3. So these are the four options given to you. So if any one of you would like to try and comment on it? If any one of you would like to try this, you can try and comment on in the chat for the answer. Okay, so let me tell you how could be. Okay, so students, we were discussing so I was doing this question with you all, and the question was like this, that I have to write this as a rational number. So what I will do, first I am going to suppose this number as x. I am going to suppose this number as x. So it's 0.23535, and it is being, you can see, repeated. So I can name this as equation number 1. Now here I see that I have got repeated and non-repeated both type of numbers, right? So my first step will be to get transferred this non-repeated number to the left side. I will get this non-repeated number transferred to the left side. Now how can I get this single, it's a single digit number, so how can I get it transferred to the left side? So for that I will multiply both sides by x. I will multiply both sides by by 10. So the left side becomes 10x, and on the right side when I multiply by 10 it becomes 2.3535 repeated. See, this non-repeated term 2 has been transferred this side, whereas the repeated terms are left on the right side. I am going to name it as equation number 2. Now my next step will be to get transferred these repeated terms. See, first I have got non-repeated terms transferred this side. Now the repeated terms to be get transferred this side. So the repeated terms I have 3, 5. See, in the repeated terms I have 3, 5. Yeah, 3, 5. Now I will get this 3, 5 transferred this side. Now how can it be done? Now for that what I will do, I will multiply both sides. I will multiply both sides by 100. Now why by 100? Because I am getting transferred now two terms. Now I am getting two terms transferred. So I will multiply by 100. So my left side becomes 1000x, and on the right side these two terms get transferred this side, so it is 235.3535 and so on. This is my equation number 3. Now you see in equation number 3 and equation number 2 the decimal part is same. So I will subtract these two. So from equation number 3 I am going to subtract equation number 2. So when I do this, left side it's 1000, you can see. I will get transferred minus the left side like this, and on the right side I have got this. So from that I have to subtract 2.3535, the repeated one. So on the left side I am getting 990x, and on the right side when I subtract these two I am getting 233. Nice. So what will be x? So x will be 233 upon 990. So this will be my answer. See, 233 upon 990. Okay, now moving on to the next question. They say which of the following is an irrational number. Now I have to find which of the following is an irrational number. So let's check it out. Which one will be the irrational number? Now can somebody comment it in the chat? If somebody knows the answer, so can you comment it in the chat? Of these four, which one is an irrational number? So see the first one here. This is root 4 upon root 9. So root 4 upon root 9 can be written as 2 upon 3. So this is not an irrational number. This is a rational number. So the first one is representing a rational number. Well, I have to check which of these will be an irrational number. So first one is not. Now root 7, as you can see, this is an irrational number. So I have come to know that this is an irrational number. Just I wanted to explain you, so this will be my answer. This is confirmed that this is only the irrational number. Just to confirm it, now see this one. This is root 12. This is root 12. This is not 12 but root 12. So I can write it like this. Root 12 upon root 3. So root 12 can be written as root 4 into root 12, into root 3 upon root 3. So make this change in the question. This should be root 12, not 12 only, but root 12. So this will cancel out. This will give us root 4, and root 4 will give us 2. That is again a rational number. This is again a rational number. Now coming to root 81. So straight away you can write root 81 can be written as 9. That is again a rational number. So in the question they have asked us, of these four, which one is an irrational number? So the second one is an irrational number. Coming to the next one. Here they are asking us, which of the following numbers has non-terminating repeating decimal expansion? They have given us the four numbers and we have to find which of the following numbers has non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Now there is a simple way. If denominator, see here, if the denominator after reducing, if the denominators can be written in this form, where m and n are the whole numbers. If denominator can be written in this form, where m and n are the whole numbers, then that is a terminating decimal. And the one which cannot be written in this form, that is called a non-terminating. So let's try the denominator of the first one. See 80. Denominator of the first one is 80. So let me solve it for 80. So it's twice, gives us 40. Then again by 2 it gives us 20. Again by 2 it gives us 10. Again by 2 it gives us 5. And then by 5. So here 80 can be written. Now the denominator of this one, 80 can be written as 2 raised to power of 4 into 5 raised to power of 1. So see, the denominator can be written in this form. So that means this is a terminating decimal. So this is going to be a terminating one. This is going to be a terminating decimal. Now coming to this one. Now in this one, it cannot be reduced further. It is 160. So if I make the prime factors of 160, then I'm directly writing it over here. So it will be 2 raised to power of 5 into 5. 2 raised to power of 5 will give you 32, and 32 into 5 will give you 160. So again you can see it has been written in this form, 2 raised to power of m into 5 raised to power of n. So it is a terminating decimal. It is a terminating decimal. Now moving on to this one. Now first of all you can see this can be reduced. Numerator and denominator both can be reduced. So first we will reduce it, and it can be reduced by 3. So it becomes 31 upon, you divide it by 3. 3 ones are, 3 fours are, and 0, so 140. So after reducing it, I will check for the denominator. Now the denominator is 140. Denominator is 140. So let me write it. 270, 235, 5, 7, 7, 1. So here you can see the denominator can be written in which form? 2 square into 5 along with I have got 7. Now see, if denominator is not in this form, if it contains any other prime number, then this cannot be a terminating decimal. So this will be a non-terminating. This will be a non-terminating. It will be a non-terminating. The division will never come to an end. The last one you can see it will be, you can reduce it. So it's again 3 twos are, 3 ones are upon, you reduce it by 3, 3 eights are 24 and 0. So 21 upon 80, and 80 we have already solved over. So this can be written, 80 can be written as 2 raised to power of 4 into 5 raised to power of 1. So wherever the denominator can be written in this form, so we can say it's a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal means division will be coming to an end. So it's a terminating decimal. Division will be coming to an end. So in the question they have given us these 4 fractions, and they have asked us to find out that which of these have a non-terminating decimal expansion. So here you can see in this one we were not getting the denominator in this form. Denominator should be in this form, then only it will be a terminating. Okay. So moving on to the next one, we have now every rational number is a natural number, an integer, a whole number, or a real number. So just think over it. Every rational number, every rational number. Now see, suppose I am writing 1, so you will say this is a rational number. I write -7, so this is also a rational number. If I write a whole number, right, like suppose I write 0 or some any other number, again this is a rational number. So every rational number you cannot say is a natural number or an integer or a whole number, because if I am writing 1, so 1 is not an integer. Sorry, 1 is not a minus 7 is not a natural number, though minus 7 is a rational number, but it is not a natural number. So we cannot say that every rational number is an integer. You can write it like this. This is a rational number. So here I have written these numbers which are rational, but it's not compulsory that any of these number will be a natural. Like 3 upon 4, like you take simply this example. You leave out the rest, you take this example. Now 3 upon 4 is a rational number. Now can you say it a natural number? No. Can you say it an integer? No. Can you say it as a whole number? No. Can you say it as a real number? Yes, you can say it's a real number. So that means every rational number is a real number, but every rational number cannot be part of the answer will be this one. Now here find the remainder. Now here we have to find the remainder when 4x cube plus 4x square minus x minus 1 is divided by 2x plus 1. Now just think over. Can anybody comment on this? Can any one of you comment on this, that when the remainder, find the remainder when given polynomial is divided by 2x plus 1. Can any one of you comment on this? I'm giving you some time. If you want to answer me, you can answer in the chat box. Okay, now see how we find the remainder. Now this is the divisor. First of all, you have to find the zero of the divisor. So let's find zero of the divisor. We will find the zero of the divisor. Okay, so let us find the zero of the divisor. So how will you do that? Now, what we will do, we will equate this divisor with 0 to get value of x. So x is equal to minus 1 upon 2. We have got value of x. Now this will be known as the zero of the divisor. Now we will substitute this zero of the divisor in this polynomial. So first of all, we will write the polynomial. This is the polynomial. Writing this polynomial over here. Now in this polynomial, I am going to substitute value of x as minus half. So let me substitute value of x as minus half. So wherever x was occurring, I am substituting minus half. I am substituting minus half wherever x is occurring. So this will be 4 into. Now if I take cube of minus half, this will be minus 1 by 8. Next I will be taking square of minus half, it will be plus 1 upon 4. This will become plus half and then minus 1. So 4 into minus 1 by 8 will give me minus 1 upon 2. 4 into 1 upon 4 will give me plus 1, then plus half minus 1. So you can see over here, this is minus half, plus half will cancel out, plus 1 minus 1 will cancel out. So all the terms have cancelled out. So finally we can say that the remainder is 0. So in the question they have asked you to find the remainder. So find the remainder. So the remainder is 0. So your answer will be C. So C, is this clear? Now let's move on to the other question. Now the other question says that if x minus 2 is a factor of this, we have to find the value of p. Now this is the polynomial given to you, and x minus 2, the divisor is said to be a factor. So remember, whenever divisor is given as a factor, then remember remainder should be equal to 0. So here first of all I can write that as, okay, let me find the 0 of the divisor. So see how will I find the 0 of the divisor that you have already done in the previous question. 0 of the divisor, I will get 0 of the divisor. How can it be done? I will equate this with 0 and I will get value of x as 2. Now I will substitute this value of x in this polynomial. This is the polynomial given to me. Now in this polynomial, I will substitute value of x, and the value of x is plus 2. Let me substitute this value. This will become 2 into 8. This will become 4. This will become 2p. This will become minus 2. So this will become 16. Minus 4 and minus 2 will give you minus 6. So all over you will be getting 10 minus 2p. So this is the remainder that you are getting. Now as the question says that x minus 2 is a factor, right? So here we can write as the divisor x minus 2 is a factor. Therefore, when the remainder should be equal to 0. So the remainder we got 10 minus 2p. So 10 minus 2p must be equal to 0. So 10 is equal to 2p. So I will say p is equal to 5. So in the question they have asked you to find the value of p. So the value of p is 5. This will be my answer to the next part. Now see the next question. In the next question, they have asked you in which quadrant does -3, -4 does this point lie? Now -3, -4. See, if I show you the quadrants are like this. First quadrant, second, third, fourth. This is called the first quadrant, you must be knowing. This is called the second quadrant. This is called the third quadrant. And this one is called the fourth quadrant. Now this first quadrant, this portion, this one, this is made of x positive. See, x is positive, here the x is negative, here the y is positive, and here y is negative. Now the first quadrant, this one, it is made up of x positive and y positive, both positive. So any point having both the coordinates positive, this will lie in the first quadrant. Now if I see the second quadrant is made up of x negative and y positive. So we can say any point having the coordinates x coordinate negative and y coordinate positive lies in the second quadrant. What about the third one? For the third one we say any point having the x negative and the y negative, both negative, lies in the third quadrant. And in this one, x positive, y negative lies in the fourth quadrant. So we can say, according to this one, -3, -4, both are negative. See, so from here we can say it lies in the third quadrant. So my answer will be in the third quadrant. See the next question. Y is equal to 3x plus 5 has a unique solution, only two solutions, no solution, or infinitely many solutions. So you have to decide which one. So remember, a linear equation in two variables has infinitely many solutions. So the answer for this will be infinitely many solutions. Coming to this question number 9, find QRS. You have to find this angle QRS, this angle. We have to find this angle. So let's see how we will find this angle. So for this, what we will do, now I will extend this line here, and then I will extend this line also here, right? Now when I extend this line over here, so first of all I'm going to mark this angle as A. See? So what can you say about A and 110? Now let this angle be marked as B. So in the figure, what can you say about A and B? What can you say about A and B? So A and B, they are forming a linear pair. So you can say A plus B is equal to 180. The reason is linear pair. Okay, so here B is 110, so we can get 8. So we have got this angle as 70. Okay, now what can I do over here? You see, I'm marking this angle as B. Sorry, B is already marked. Let this be marked as X. I'm marking this angle as X and Y, this 130 as Y. Now, I will try to write the relation between X and Y. See X and Y. You can see X and Y, they are. Can you create the relation between X and Y? Okay. So what I will do, I will mark one more angle over here and let it be marked as Z. I will mark this angle as Z. Now I can create the relation between Y and Z. Y and Z, Y and Z, as you can see, they are the alternate angles. So I can say that X is equal to Y, and the reason you will get alternate angles. Right? So not X or Z. So Z 130. Okay, now X and Z can be related. So I can write X plus Z. Now you can see they are forming a linear pair. So I've got value for X as 50. Now this triangle, you see, I can name this part as A. So now I can say in triangle AQR. So in triangle AQR, I have marked the three angles AX, and let this angle be marked as you can mark it as T. So you can say A plus X plus T is equal to 180. That is, the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. So A, you will say it's 70. X you have already calculated, it's 50. And T you have to calculate. So T I am calculating as 60 degree. So T was this one. So in the question they have asked us to find the angle QRS. So in the diagram you can see QRS. This angle was considered as T. So T is 60. So my answer will be 60 degree. So let's try this one now. They say calculate x and y from this figure. Now first of all, if you see here, I can solve triangle QTR, this triangle. So first of all, I will take triangle QTR. QTR. I will take this triangle, right? Now in this triangle, one angle is 90, one is 40, and the third one is x. So I can write 90 plus 40 plus x is equal to 180. So 130 plus x is equal to 180. So x is equal to 180 minus 130. So value for x I have got 50 degree. Okay, so x I have calculated as 30. Now I need to calculate y. Now look carefully for y. See what I am going to explain over here. Look carefully at this. Now if I consider y, now say I am highlighting this triangle to you. I am highlighting this triangle. Now for this triangle which I have shaded, you can see y is exterior angle, isn't it? Y is exterior angle. So here I can say y is exterior angle for triangle PSR, right? Y is exterior angle for triangle PSR. So I can say that y is equal to 30 plus x. And what reason can I give? As you can see that y is the exterior angle, so we know that exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. So these two are the interior opposite angles. So y is equal to 30 and then plus x. So you can see x over here is 50. So y is equal to 30 plus 50, that is 80. Hope this is clear to you now. Okay, now moving on to the other one. In the given figure, ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, AB is equal to 16. So now if I mark this side as 16, so we know then a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So that means this side BC, this will be also 16. AE is equal to 8. So AE is given as 8. So AE is 8. CF is given as 10. And they have asked us to find AD. Now, first of all, we are going to use the formula for area of a parallelogram. Area of a parallelogram. The formula for area of a parallelogram is base into height. Base into height. Now here, the side on which we drop a perpendicular from the opposite vertex, that side is called the base. So here you can see AE. It's a perpendicular on the side DC. So we can say that AE is the height and DC is the base. Remember, on whichever side a perpendicular is dropped, that side is known as base. So DC is the base and AE is the perpendicular. So I can get the area of a parallelogram base into height. So base is DC, height is AE. So base 16 into AE. AE is 8. So we are getting 128 centimeter square. That is the area of a parallelogram. Now, if you consider this perpendicular, right, CF, it is also a perpendicular in the same parallelogram and it is on the base AD. So AD will be considered as the base and now CF will be considered as the height. So again I am going to use the same formula, area of a parallelogram. It's the same parallelogram. Now as it is the same parallelogram, so area will not change. How much I calculated the area? It was 12,128. So area won't change. Why area will not change? Because it's the same parallelogram. The parallelogram is the same one, 128. Now the base. Now you can see in the second case, this is the height, 10. And this height is on the base AD. So AD is the base into height. Height is CF. So it is 128 is equal to AD into CF. So CF is 10. So AD will be 128 upon 10. So that will give me 12.8 centimeter. So in the question they have asked us to calculate side AD. So AD is coming 12.8. So my answer will be C part, 12.8. See? Hope this one is clear. See, whether we have the two pair of parallel sides. If the perpendicular is on the first pair, you see, these two are the first pair. You can consider these two as the first pair. If the perpendicular is on the first pair, then the side is known as the base and this perpendicular is known as the height. Now this is the second pair. This I can consider as the second pair. Now if the perpendicular is on the second pair, then this perpendicular will be known as height and the second paired side will be known as the base. So this will be the base now. But the area will remain the same because it's the same parallelogram. So first we calculated the area of the parallelogram and now we are again calculating the area of the same parallelogram but now this time with different base. So if you are calculating the area with the different base, so height will change, but area remains the same. So area will remain the same. Let's move on to the next question. The next question says, find the area of a triangle with these sides. Now, whatever are the measurements of the sides given to me, they will be considered as A, B, and C. I will consider these three sides as A, B, C. Now, if they asked us to calculate the area of the triangle, so what we need to do is, we will first of all find the perimeter. Perimeter means the sum of the sides. So we will add these three sides. So it will be 96 centimeter. So we have got the perimeter. After calculating the perimeter, we will get the semi-perimeter, which is half of the perimeter. 96 upon 2. So it will be 48 semi-perimeter. Now we need to calculate the area, and now we will be using the Heron's formula. So let's use the Heron's formula. It goes like this: S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C. This is the formula. So let's apply it. Now S over here is 48. Then it will be 48 minus A, that is 40. Then it will be 48 minus 24. Then it will be 48 minus 32. So this will give me 48. 48 minus 40 will give me 8. 48 minus 24 will give me 24. 48 minus 32 will give me 16. See? Now, how to find the area after getting these numbers? You will write the prime factors for all these numbers. So for 48, it will be 2 raised to power of 4 into 3. Then for 8, it will be 2 raised to power of 3. Then for 24, it will be 2 raised to power of 3 into 3. And for 16, it will be 2 raised to power of 4. Now we are going to use the rule for the indices. 2 raised to power of 4, 2 raised to power of 3, all these powers will be added as same base are being multiplied. So that will give me 14. 4, 3, 7, 3, 10, 4, 14. And for 3 it is 1 and 1. So 3 raised to power of 2. Now we will get the area. Now when we take the square root, then the power is reduced to half. So 14 becomes 7 and 3 raised to power of 1. So the power will be reduced to half on taking the square root. Now 2 raised to power of 7. So let's see what it will give us. 2 raised to power of 32, then 32, then 2 raised to power of 6 is 64, and then 2 raised to power of 7, 128 into 3. So let's multiply with 3. 3 8s are 24, carry over 2. 3 2s are 6, 7, 8. 313. So area will be 384 square centimeter. So this will be the answer, 384 square centimeter. And this is clear to you now how to find the area, as all the three sides were given to us. So we have used these three sides. Now see this one. In this they say, if the perimeter of a rhombus is given 400 and one of its diagonal is given 160, we have to find the perimeter of, area. Okay, first of all, the perimeter of a rhombus is given. So let me tell you the formula for the perimeter of a rhombus. Four into side. So your perimeter is 400. That is 4 into side. So let's see what we will get from here. So I will get one side, that will be 400 upon 4, that is 100. So I've got one side as 100 centimeter. This is the one side of the rhombus. Along with it, they have also given us one diagonal, and that is 160. So let me draw a rough sketch for you to make you understand it. I am drawing a rhombus here. So let this rhombus be named as ABCD. And rhombus, all the sides are equal, so the sides are of 100, 100, 100, 100 and 100. Now one of the diagonal is given, so let us consider this diagonal is given to us. The diagonal is 160. Now you can see that this diagonal that I have drawn in the rhombus, this diagonal is dividing this rhombus in two equal triangles. I am shading it over here, one of the green color, one, and the second I am shading with the yellow color. Now these two triangles, as you can see, have the same measurement. So that means area of these two triangles will be same. So if I calculate area of one of the triangle and then I double it, I can say I've got the area of the rhombus. So let's see how to calculate the area. First I'm going to calculate triangle ABD area. Triangle ABD. Now, in the triangle ABD, the three sides are known to me. So the three sides in which two sides are equal, so marked as 100 and 100, two sides, and the third side 160. So to apply the Heron's formula, first we need to find the perimeter of this triangle. So let's find the perimeter. 100 plus 100 plus 160. So perimeter is equal to 360. Then we need to find the semi-perimeter, which is half of the perimeter. 360 upon 2. So it is 180 semi-perimeter. And now I need to find the area of the triangle. So I'm going to apply the Heron's formula. This is the Heron's formula to calculate the area of the triangle, right? Now in this I will be substituting the values. Now S is 180, then it will be S minus A, that means 180 minus 100, so that will give me 80. Then it is S minus B, that is 180 minus B is 100, so again 80. And then 180 minus C, so 180 minus 160, it will be 20. Now what I will do to take the under root, what I will do, first of all I will collect all these multiple of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can write 10 raised to power of 4. Now 8 into 8, so I can write it as 8 square, right? Then 18 into 2, that will give me 36. So see, I'm trying to get the numbers in square, sorry, numbers in even power. See, 10 raised to power of 4, 8 raised to power of 2, 6 raised to power of 2. Now I will take square root. Square root means power will be reduced to half. So area will be 10 raised to power of 2, 8 raised to power of 1, 6 raised to power of 1. So 8 is the 48 into 100. So it will be 4800. So my answer will be A part 4800. Hope this is clear to you. Now, see, we divided the rhombus in two parts and both the parts were triangle, equal triangles. So I calculated area of one of the triangle and then I simply used. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, so here we have the question. Now in this question they have asked us to find the area of the quadrilateral. Okay. Now if you see in this question, they are asking us to find the area of the quadrilateral. Okay, now this is the question that we have to solve. Now in this question they are saying from the given figure calculate the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. So we have quadrilateral ABCD. Now you can see this quadrilateral ABCD is divided in two parts. These two parts are triangle. The first part, if you consider ABC, it is a right angle triangle. I am shading it in yellow, this right angle triangle, right? So first we will calculate area of this triangle which I have shaded. It's a right angle triangle and the two sides are known to us. So I can apply the Pythagoras theorem to get the third side, as well as I can calculate its area also. Okay. So first I will calculate its area. Now this is a right angle triangle. This is base, this is height, both known to us. So let's calculate area of triangle ABC. It will be half into base into height. Base is BC and I am considering AB as the height. So this is half. So area I have got 180. See, the area of the triangle I have got 180. Now what else I can do over here? Now I can find the third side using the Pythagoras theorem. So in the same triangle, okay, so let me apply the Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse is AC, perpendicular here is AB, and the base is BC. So it's 9 square plus 40 square. This is 81 plus 1600. So it's 1681. So AC will be under root of it. So let's see what will be the under root of 1681. So 4 4 is 16, 81. So this will be 41. So I can write over here that I have got the third side AC as 41. So this side, third side AC, has been calculated as 41 centimeter. Okay, so the triangle which I have shaded yellow, I have calculated its area as well as I have calculated its third side. Okay, so now you think over, how can I do this one? Just think over, how can I do this one? So this is clear. Okay, so have you tried? What can you do in this? So have you thought what can you do over this? Now you see triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, now the three sides are known to you. So we will try to solve triangle ADC. Triangle ADC. So first of all, I will write the three sides of triangle ADC as A, B and C. So they are 28, 15 and 41. So let me find the perimeter first. Perimeter means sum of the sides. So I am adding the three sides. So it's coming 84. So semi perimeter will be P by 2, 42. Now to calculate the area. Okay, formula for area is, okay, just let me rub this here. You can get the space over here. Area formula will be Here they say, this we have done. Now they say a cubical block has edge 10 centimeter. A cubical block has an edge of 10 centimeter, and another cubical, and the other box is 12.5 centimeter. So it's a cubical and a cubital, right? Cubical and cubital box. Okay, so for a cubical box and for the cubital box, we have to find the ratio of their surface area. So see how we will find the ratio of their surface area. So here the question says that the box has each edge 10 centimeter and another has 12.5 by 10 by 8. Find the ratio of their surface area. So let us find first of all surface area. We will find surface area of cubical block. Formula is 6a square, that is 6 times the square of the side. So that will make it 6 into a square. So a means the edge. So edge is of 10. 600 centimeter square. Then we have to find surface area of cubical box. So formula for that will be twice length into breadth, breadth into height plus height into length. This will be the formula for the surface area of a cubical box. So let's substitute the values here. Length into breadth. So length here is 12.5 into breadth is 10 and plus breadth into height plus height into length. So this will be 2 into, now 12.5 into 10 will give us 125. This will give you 80 and this will give you 100. Just wait a minute, I want to make a change here. This should be 12, not 12.5, make it 12. No, it's 12.5. So it is 12.5 into 10, that is 125. Okay. Then we have 10 into, this will give you 100, 200, 305. 1, 2, 305 into 2. That will make it 610. So it will be none of these. Now if you get the ratio, 600 upon 610, so it will be 60 by 61. So the answer should be none of these. Answer will be none of these. See, it was of 12 centimeter, right? A cubical box has an edge of 10, so 6 into 10 into 10, that makes it 600. Then we have a cubical box, so we have to ratio of the surface twice length, breadth, height, length. So length into breadth, 12.5 into 10, then 10 into 8, and then 8 into 12.5. So 12, 8, 96, and 400, 80, and 12.5 into 10, so 125. So 3, 6. So ratio should be this. So these are the wrong options given. And let's try this one. Now in question number 17, they are saying a cuboid having the dimension 30, 25, and 20. So these are the length, breadth, and height given to us. Okay, so length is given 30 centimeter, breadth is given 25 centimeter, and height is given 20 centimeter, right? Now they are saying the sides are held together using the tapes at the edges. Now if you are using the tape at the edges, so the question says you have to find the length of tape. Now remember, in a cuboid we have altogether 12 edges. We have altogether 12 edges, 4 length, 4 breadth, and 4 height. We have altogether 12 edges. Of those 12, 4 are length, 4 are breadth, and 4 are height. So if I can take L4 common, so length plus breadth plus height. So length is 30, breadth is 25, height is 20. This is 4 into, now this will give you 30 and 25, 55, and 20, 75. So 75 into 4. So that makes it 300 centimeter of the tape in length will be required. So our answer will be 300. See, is this clear to you? Okay, next we have a cylindrical vessel of base radius 15 is filled up to height of 32 centimeter with orange juice. The juice is filled in small cylindrical glasses of radius 3 up to height of 8. Find the number of glasses filled. Now see how this can be done. I will explain it to you with the help of a diagram. They say there is a cylindrical container and this is filled with juice, right? Like this. So the radius and the height are known to us. Radius is 15 and height is 32. Now this juice in this is to be transferred into small cylindrical glasses. Okay, small cylindrical glasses like this. Now these glasses are of radius 3. So radius of these glasses is 3 and the height is 8, and these are filled. Now they are saying how many glasses are filled. So let the number of glasses filled be n. So make it into n. So see, the juice in this container is transferred into cylindrical glasses, right? And these cylindrical glasses, height and radius known to us, and they are saying how many glasses will be filled. So we are considering like n glasses will be filled. So what condition we are applying over here, that volume of juice in the bigger container is equal to volume of n glasses, because this juice has been transferred into n glasses. So we can say volume of the container is equal to volume of n glasses, because the juice from the container was transferred into n glasses. So volume of container, this is container, so we can find its volume like this, pi r square h. Then this is also a cylindrical container, so we can write its formula but like this, pi r square h, and then into n, because n classes are being filled. Now before we put the substitution over here, see, this pi and pi can cancel out, so you cancel out this pi and pi. Now you put the values here. On the left side we have the radius and the height of the cylinder container. Height is 32. Now on the right side it is the radius 3, height is 8 into n. So now we have to find n. So it is 15 into 15 into 32 upon 3 into 3 into 8. 3 will go 5 times, 3 will go 5 times, 8 will go 4 times. 5 5 is 25, 4 is 100. So we can say how many glasses will be filled? 100 glasses. So our answer will be this, 100 glasses. This is clear to you? Now here the question says if the volume of a cone, now here it should be pi. The volume of a cone of height 9 centimeter is, now this is the volume given to you and they have asked you to calculate the diameter. Okay, so what we can do, we can write the formula for volume. The volume of a cone is given, so I am writing the formula for volume of a cone. Volume is 48 pi. Okay. Into height, height is 9. Now you see here, first of all what I can do is straight away cancel this pi both sides. Okay, after that I can do the reduce here, 3 3 is a 9. I cross multiply it. This is 48 upon 3 is equal to r square. So 3 will reduce it how many times? 16 times. So you can say r square is equal to 16. So radius is equal to 4. Now the question says that we have to find the diameter. So the diameter is equal to twice of radius. So it will be twice of 4. So 8 centimeter. So we can say this. Our answer will be 8 centimeter. Okay, the next question says, find the radius of the sphere whose surface area is 154. Okay. See, surface area is given 154. Now what I will do, I will put the formula for surface area of a sphere. So it's 4 pi r square. That's the formula for the surface area of a sphere is equal to 154. Now let me substitute the values here. So pi is 22 by 7 into r square is equal to 154. Now we need to calculate radius. So r square is equal to 154 into 7 upon 4 into 22. So let's reduce it by 11. So 11 reduces by 22 straight away. So 22 will reduce it 7 times. So r square is equal to, we are getting 7 into 7, 49 upon 4. So how much will be radius? We will say it will be square root of this. So radius will be 7 upon 2. So we have got the radius as 7 upon 2. So the same thing we are asking, that find the radius of the sphere. So there is no 7 upon 2 here. So the answer will be none of these. Is clear? Now here see the next question. They say, find the mean of the following observations. Now they have asked us to find the mean. Now you must be knowing the formula for mean. It's summation x upon n. That means you will be adding all these values and then divide by the number of observations. Let us count how many observations are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 observations are there. So that means we have to divide it by 15. Okay, but first we have to find summation x. That means we have to add all these terms. So let us add these two terms. Okay, so let's see how we can add them. Okay, if I add 41 and 39, that will give me 80. 80. 48 plus 52, that will give me 100. So I can say I am getting 180. Okay, now this 46 and 54, I am adding these two first. That will give me 100, right? Okay, next I am going to add these two. 62 and 40, that will give me 102. Sorry, 102. Okay, next I can make for my easy calculation. See what I am doing. I am adding these two. 98 and 52 will give me 150, right? What easy calculation I can get? 40 and 60 will make it 100. Now I am left with 96, 42 and 52. First let me add these two. It will make a simple calculation. So 2 over here, then 8 plus 5, 13, carry over 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 632 up to here. Now 96, 42, 52. 52 and 42, let me add them. 94 and 96. 822 upon 15. Just check the calculation. Okay, can it be reduced by? No, we have to simply reduce it by 822. Just check the calculation. So 15 5s are 75, 7 2, 15 4s are 60. So I'm left with 12. Then 15 8s are 120. Okay, so answer will be 54.8. So my answer will be 54.8. Hope this is clear to you now. They've asked us to find the mean of the following observations. So we have added all these observations, that will be known as summation x, and then you will divide it by the number of observations, those are 15. Now here they say in the next question, the following data have been arranged in ascending order if the median of the data is already given. So in this question, median is already given. So median is given 63. Okay. Median is already given and the question says you have to find x. Now how do we apply the formula for the median if the observations are arranged? So first we will count whether they are even or the odd number of observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here we will say n is equal to 10. That is an even number of observations. That is an even number of observations. Okay, so we have got n is equal to 10. Okay, now as n is even, so that means there will be two mid observations. Now let us apply the formula. When there are two mid observations, then the formula is like this: half nth observation plus n plus 1th observation. So we have to look for n by 2 and n by 2 plus 1 observation. This will be the formula, right? So let's write it over here. Now how much is n? So n is 10, so this will be 10 upon 2. So we need 10 upon 2th observation. So I need 10 upon 2th. And the next is so 10 upon 2 means 5th observation. and then 10 upon 2 means 5 plus 1, sixth observation. So this I have arranged the formula for median. See, this is how we are going to arrange the formula for the median. As the number of observations were odd, so we are going to apply the formula, this formula. Because you know we have two formulas, one for even and one for odd. As the number of observations are even, so we are going to apply this formula. Now here on the left side, this is median, which is known to us 63. On the right side, it is half. Then within the bracket, I have to put the fifth observation. So see, first, second, third, fourth. This is the fifth observation. And adjacent next to it, we have the sixth observation. So this is the fifth observation, and this one is the sixth observation. So here I have to put fifth and sixth. So fifth is x, sixth is x plus 2. Now from here I will do the cross multiplication. 63 into 2 will give you 126. And on the right side within the bracket, x plus x will give me 2x plus 2. Now if you subtract 2 this side, 126 minus 2 is equal to 2x. So this will give me 124 is equal to 2x. So I am getting x is equal to 62. This will be value for x. So the question says find the value for x. So this is the value for x, 62. Now the next question says if 3 coins are tossed, then the number of outcomes. They are saying 3 coins are tossed and you have to find the number of outcomes. So let me explain you. For 3 coins, when 3 coins are tossed, then the sample space is like this. One chance is we may get head on all the 3. Now one by one you replace tail in these 3 positions like this. In the first position, first you replace, then in the second position you replace, then in the third position you replace. So first you will take all the 3 heads, head on all the 3 coins, then replace tail one by one. Similarly, you will do with the tail on all the 3 coins, and next you will replace these positions with head one by one. So head, then tail, head, tail, then tail, tail, head. So this is. So how many outcomes are there? So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in the question they have asked us to find the number of outcomes. The number of outcomes will be 8. So this is clear to you now. Okay, now we have come to the, I think this is the last question. Yeah. This question says a coin is tossed 1000 times. So this 1000 is the sample space. So you can write cardinal number of the sample space is equal to 1000. Right. Now there are two events given. Getting the head is one of the event, E1. The first event we can consider getting head, and the second event E2 can be considered as getting tail. So for getting head there are 455 chances. Okay, so I can say cardinal number of E1 is 455 and the cardinal number of E2 is 545. Now we have to find the probability of getting head. Getting head means you have to find probability of E1. So probability of E1 is, formula will be cardinal number of E1 upon cardinal number of sample space, right? So cardinal number of E1 over here is 455 and cardinal number of sample space is 1000. So if I divide it, I am getting 0.455. So this will be my answer. See? So with this, we come to the end of this session, students. Hope you have learned a lot from this. Now, Unacademy live special classes. So this is, we have given to you how you can join my special classes. See, students, you have to download the Unacademy Learner app. See, first, then you have to open the app and click on Get Started. Then you will enter your mobile number and the OTP. Sign up using your email ID. Next, what you will do, you will select from class 6 to 12. Now you select your class, then you select your preferred language, then you go to the description of this video and click on the special class link.